Not only were early temples oriented geographically, toward the east, they were oriented according to the calendar. The famous LDS scholar, Hugh Nibley, explained that the temple is a scale model of the universe, where man can orient himself both in time and in space. He used the example of the Salt Lake Temple. He described the temporal aspects of the Salt Lake Temple's design features. The cornerstones were set in a clockwise or sunwise rotation, and the earth stones represented the earth rotating through the 7 days of the week. The moonstones were arranged according to the lunar phases. The Apostle Orson Pratt was an accomplished astronomer. As Nibley pointed out, it was Pratt who made the astronomical observations for the unique moonstones. According to the temple architect, Truman O. Angell, Orson Pratt's 1878 observations were arranged according to the calendar along the temple walls. January 1878 is located on the north wall, while April is located on the central east tower. This central east tower is the location of the inscription stone, which says the temple was both commenced and completed on the 6th of April. It was commenced on 6 April 1853, meaning this was the date the cornerstones were laid. It was completed on 6 April 1893, meaning that the temple was dedicated on that date. The capstone was laid a year earlier, also on April 6th. The capstone is the round ball upon which the gold angel Moroni stands. This pattern was not coincidental, nor was it a birthday celebration. The purposeful laying of the cornerstones and the capstone, the temple dedication, and its temporal orientation all towards the same date, April 6th, is an exercise in astrological magic. As we've explained previously, all priesthood ordinances are ritual magic, manifesting the power of godliness. Through the ordinances of the strict order of the priesthood and the dedicatory prayer, the temple became a magical instrument, an amulet or talisman. The temple was charged with intent and the power of godliness. The intent and thereby the magical power were directed towards the east and April 6th. The Nauvoo and St. George temples also faced east. The cornerstones of the Nauvoo temple were laid on April 6, 1841. This is commemorated by the inscription on the eastern facade of the new Nauvoo temple. The St. George temple was dedicated on the 6th of April, 1877. The inscription on the eastern facade of the temple records this event. The orientation to the east of these two temples and the placement of the inscriptions with the date of April 6th above the eastern door charged them with the magical power of godliness. For the St. George Temple, the dedicatory prayer as well. This concerted effort to direct magical intent towards the east and April 6th begs some obvious questions. To what end was this done? What is the object of the intent?